Hey there guys, Tim here from Tpass Aquatics. So today I wanted to just kind of share with you almost like a little bit of a case study of my own here. So wasting disease, I know it's one of those things, some people say it's normal with like guppies and live bears and stuff especially. Other people immediately think it's a sign of internal parasites and you need to start treatment right away and the whole tank is basically, at risk. Right now I have 7 or 8 tanks in my house. You can see I've got 3 of them right here behind me. I've really gotten into guppies recently. So I have all kinds of guppies, and this is a Tiger Endler tank right here. Actually, this is the tank I'm kind of talking to you about today. So there are actually a lot of fish in that tank right there. I've got a lot of offspring. I actually bought my original ones off of eBay from a US breeder. I've had those going now for probably almost about a year, and they're doing really well. They have a lot of offspring in that. So you can kind of see the amount of numbers in the tank there. So they're starting to fill out that tank pretty well. And one of the things I noticed was one day when I went to feed them, there was this one sickly looking female. She was an adult female, but stomach was completely sunken in. I almost just hadn't seen her before. And I could kind of tell by the way she was swimming and stuff. She was still trying to eat actually. So I thought maybe I'd be able to save her. I actually had these anti-parasite quad flakes from Everything Aquatic. So I took her out, isolated her, put her in like basically my hospital tank. I fed her some of those anti-parasite flakes, hoping that I'd be able to correct the issue and maybe caught it early enough. And she was actually eating, which is usually you run into a problem where they're at the point where they're not eating anymore and they're sluggish. So you can't really feed them these type of things. But she was eating, so she ate some of those flakes for a couple days, and unfortunately then she passed away. The weird thing is though, I looked in here, I've been monitoring the tank, and now it's been probably about a month. There's no other guppies with any other type of health issues. They're all acting normal, they're all eating well. I haven't seen any other ones with any form of wasting like that. So I think that was just an isolated case. So I don't know what that was. I don't know what really caused that, but it's just kind of weird. So it might have been just a genetic thing where that one had something going on, I guess. But I haven't had to treat the whole tank and stuff. Part of this video is just because it's more of like a cautionary tale. Take advice and stuff with a grain of salt. Use critical thinking skills. Obviously, if there's other ones popping up that seem like something's off, kind of monitor over that next week. If you start seeing things acting off, or you start seeing some other ones with some sunken bellies and stuff, then chances are, they may be like internal parasites or something, or depending on where you got them from and where they were sourced from, maybe that's an issue that's been going on. But the problem is like in a lot of these Facebook groups and, if you look up online and stuff, people immediately, they say sunken belly, that's internal parasites, go start treating the entire tank's at risk. That's not always the case. That's kind of why I wanted to do this video. Like I said, it's my case study, but no other females or males, any type of fish, even offspring in the tank, had any type of complications develop. They're all eating well. All the other ones look nourished and, they have big bellies and stuff. They're eating well. I don't know what it was. I don't know, like I said, maybe something genetic and they weren't able to absorb the nutrients and stuff, but that's my experience. So I guess the lesson I'm trying to say is don't freak out immediately. If something happens and, one of your fish is acting off, use those critical thinking skills, look and see, kind of observe the whole tank, observe the other members of the tank, see if there's anything going on and stuff. But like I said, with this case, that was the only problem I had. Unfortunately, I did lose that fish, but, I could have freaked out and could have, broken down this tank or started feeding the whole tank and treating it for parasites and stuff. But then that would have, possibly caused other issues and would have been, more undue stress on the fish actually. Thank you guys for watching with me here today. If you like videos like this, definitely subscribe. Like I said, I have a bunch of other guppies and live bears and stuff, and I have some other tips and tricks and stuff on this channel. But thank you guys for watching with me here today. See you guys on the next one.